Delighted that you are here, and we are pleased to acknowledge and commend the Muslim Public Affairs Council for their contribution to protect civil rights of American Muslims and their dedication to the social integration of Islam into American society. You ought to give yourselves a big round of applause. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. To your distinguished president, I want to give him a big shout out for all that he has done, that which he's doing right now, and that which he will do in the future to lead this organization. You ought to give your president a big round of applause. Salim Moriarty. Salim al-Moriarty, you are the man. That's what I want to say. Give him another round of applause. Tell him he's the man. I bring you greetings on behalf of the Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors, representing 10 million people in this county. We are proud of that fact, and you are a part of us, and we are a part of you, and let no one think otherwise. If they do, they are gravely mistaken. Beloved, we are gathered tonight to reaffirm our commitment to the fundamentals of democracy, that the well-being of each of us is the responsibility of all of us. And I want to quote a premier theologian and practitioner of the philosophy of nonviolence, the 20th century, none other than the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who taught us that a threat to justice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And so tonight we are here to firmly reassert and reconfirm that message, that we believe in justice, we believe in peace, we believe in democracy, and we will not retreat from that position. We take that position in full cognizance of being a part of the American experience and understanding that we will uphold and fight for the First Amendment to the United States Constitution, which respects freedom of association and freedom of religious practice. We hold up the First Amendment. And while I'm at it, I want to say we wish to say that we respect the 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution, which deals with equal protection and due process of law. And one more thing, the 15th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, which essentially asserts that there are protections of the franchise, and that's the basis on which the Voting Rights Act must be respected. And so all of these things make sense. And may I hasten to make this point. And we respect the office of the presidency of the United States of America. And in that context, anyone who occupies that office has to respect the Constitution of the United States of America. We affirm Dr. Martin Luther King's message of peace and nonviolence. Peace is what most of us are in prayer for, all at this very moment, for ourselves and our loved ones, especially those who are reported to be victimized by hate crimes, irrespective of your religion, your ethnicity, your gender, your orientation, all of that. If you are a citizen of this nation, you ought to be respected for being a human being fundamentally, and a citizen just adds on additional rights. But basically, we're talking about human rights, and I'm devoted to that and have been for the entirety of my political career and as a civil rights advocate prior to being an elected official, going back to 1981, when I served as executive director of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference of Greater Los Angeles. Then working with the community to establish all kinds of ways for people to be in dialogue, to understand each other. Martin Luther King again made it clear, we fear each other because we don't communicate with each other. We fear each other because we do not understand each other. And his ultimate notion was the creation of the beloved community. And that's why tonight I stand in solidarity with you, because it seems to me that it's the right thing to do. The right thing is right now. Dr. King again said we have the right to protest and stand up for that which is right. That's the best tradition of the American people, and you are part of that experience, and we salute you for that. So at the Board of Supervisors, we will continue to stay on the case, to stay the course for the rights of all persons. And as chair of the board, I assure you that you can count on our advancing and understanding. Count on us making sure that there's space for the notion of decency, of civility, to push back on any attempt to deny your rights as human beings, as mothers, as fathers, as family members, as contributors to making Los Angeles County better. We dare not back up, otherwise we essentially forfeit our responsibilities and dishonor our oath as elected official. Our job is to protect you, and that is what we will do. It is our responsibility. It is basic, it is fundamental. I reaffirm it as a credo that I mark my life with. A threat to justice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Let us hold hands together. Let us walk together in a sense of purpose and dignity for the safety of all, for the civility for our communities, for the sanctity of life, and for the respect that each of us owe each other as children of God. May God bless you. I'm delighted to be here with you tonight.